Hey there, soccer fans and history enthusiasts! Today, I'm diving into an incredible story that merges the passion of football with the rich cultural tapestry of Egypt. This is the tale of how Egypt conquered football and made its mark on the World Cup stage. Let's kick off by traveling back in time to the early 20th century, when football was just beginning to catch fire in Egypt. Introduced by the British during their occupation, the sport rapidly became a national pastime. But it wasn't until 1921 that Egypt structured its passion into the first national football league in Africa and the Middle East. Imagine that, a nation fervently rallying around this beautiful game, setting the stage for a century of footballing legacy. Fast forward to 1934. Under the blazing Italian sun, Egypt made its first ever appearance in the World Cup, becoming the first African team to compete on this prestigious stage. Picture the scene. A team fueled not just by skill and strategy, but by a profound national pride, stepping onto the field to represent not just a country, but an entire continent. Although their journey was cut short after a tough loss to Hungary, this was only the beginning of Egypt's World Cup saga. Over the decades, Egyptian football has seen its ups and downs, but the Pharaohs, as the national team is affectionately known, never lost their spark. It took several decades filled with passionate qualifiers and near misses, but Egypt's determination never wavered. Then, in 1990, after a 56-year absence, Egypt returned to the World Cup, showing the world that their early appearance was no mere fluke. Now, let's talk about a name that every Egyptian football fan holds dear, Hossam Hassan. This legendary striker is not just a household name in Egypt, he's the top scorer for the national team throughout its history. With an incredible tally of 69 goals, Hassan isn't just a player, he's a national hero. His goals have not only led to victories but have inspired a whole new generation of players and fans alike. Today, the legacy of Egyptian football continues to grow. Every match, every tournament, and every player adds a new chapter to this fascinating story. From the early days of local competitions to the grand stages of the World Cup, Egypt's football journey is a testament to the enduring spirit and love for the game shared by millions of Egyptians. So, whether you're a football fan, a history buff, or just someone who loves a good underdog story, the saga of Egyptian football is one for the books. Remember, in the world of sports, it's not just about the trophies and accolades. It's about the heart, the history, and the unwavering spirit of teams like the Pharaohs who play for the love of the game. That's all for today's journey through Egypt's football history. Thanks for tuning in, and keep your passion for the game alive.